Welcome everyone. My name is Albert Bright. I am from United Nations Environmental Programs. Today I am going to talk to you all a bit about a serious problem affecting over 100 countries. That problem is desertification, the process by which healthy usable land becomes a rare and unusual. As you may imagine, this process does not happen overnight. It takes many years, in some cases centuries, but it can be stopped, and I will talk about how in the moment. First of all, however, let's consider what causes desertification to happen. As you will see on this slide, it happens for a number of reasons. It takes poor weather conditions like those combined with poor land management to create this disastrous situation. Here's a common scenario. Let's say thousands or million people in a particular region in country need trees for construction purpose, for making paper and for other uses. So of course forests get cut down. However, if the forests are not replaced, soil that was held in place by the tree roots get swept away. This top layer of soil is where plants get nutrients, so if there's no topsoil, plants won't grow. Without plants holding the earth in place, these areas there also experience from more flooding, which destroys every more vegetation. Over time, the land continues to suffer degradation until eventually it becomes barren and desert-like. Another contributing factor is overgrazing. An example of this is when people settle in one place. These livestock, cattle, goats, and sheep eat food grown on the same piece of land year after year, until the minerals of the soil are used up. When that happens, farmers can no longer grow crops. So the result is that they're gone away and farmers have to find other place to live. Not only that, but the cattle compact the air with their hoofs so that water from irrigation and rainfall just runs off without penetrating the ground, and if the land is not irrigated properly, the level of salt in the soil can rise, thus adding to the degradation of the land. As I said, it's taking place in over 100 countries around the world, and its problems that is affecting increase of the land. And obviously the loss of usual land affects the animals and people who live in these areas. These barren spots will not support life, which means these people have to go elsewhere to support themselves. In fact, some experts predict that as many as 60 million people will have been displaced because of desertification by the year 2020, and this mass migration will of course put a strain on the existing resources in those areas. If people move to this is exactly what's happening in parts of Africa, in Asia, and in parts of Latin and North America. So what can be done to stop desertification from happening? Well, there are many things that people and nations are doing to stop the spread of desert. For instance, one solution is to plant young trees where deforestation has occurred. As the trees grow, their roots will once again hold the earth in place, thus protecting it. People in some areas are planting rows of trees and building fences at the edges of desert to act as a windbreak to stop the approach of the sand. Obviously, proper crop rotation and reseeding will help prevent soil erosion, and wise use of irrigation techniques and existing water supplies will also improve conditions. So all hope is not lost. There is lots we can do to stop approaching desertification. The programs places in Africa, Asia, and elsewhere needs more funding and they need more publicity. That's one of the reasons we're here at this conference. Now, if any of you would like to find out more about the certification and what's being done about it, there are many resources available. For instance, you could visit the UNEP website or the website of the USGS, the US Geological Survey. Both sites have plenty of information now. I'd like to open up the floor for questions and comments.